What if I told you that something happening to half the world's population every single month is one of the biggest biological secrets in human history? Most men ignore it. Most women are shamed for it. Schools barely explain it. And society pretends it's just a period. But the truth, the menstrual cycle is not weakness. It is not impurity. It's the result of a 300 million year evolutionary war, a secret survival system that shamed humanity itself. And here's the part no one tells you: the pain, the blood, the suffering. It's not random. It's the price women pay for carrying the future of humanity inside them. Stay with me, because after watching this, you will never look at menstruation the same way again. To understand why women menstruate, we have to rewind the clock 300 million years. Back then, reptiles ruled the earth. They laid eggs, fragile, exposed, easy prey. One predator, one drought, one mistake, and the next generation was gone. But then came the synapsids, the ancestors of all mammals. They discovered a radical trick. Instead of laying eggs in the open, they began to hold the eggs inside their body for longer. At first, it wasn't true pregnancy, it was just protection. But evolution rewards survival. Over millions of years, this tiny chain transformed everything. The egg stayed longer, mother's body began giving nutrients. Slowly, a new organ evolved: the placenta. And that's when reproduction turned from external to internal, from fragile eggs to babies growing inside their mother. This gave mammals a huge advantage: safer babies, stronger babies, babies born with a head start in life. But it came with a cost, a biological cost inside the womb section. Here's the part nobody tells you: pregnancy is not just love and bonding. Biologically, it's a battle. The embryo's job: take as many nutrients as possible. The mother's job: protect her own body while giving just enough. This constant tug of war is called maternal fetal conflict, and in some species, especially primates and humans, it became so extreme that the female body had to invent a defense mechanism. Now comes the menstrual. Every month, the uterus builds a thick, nutrient rich lining to prepare for the possibility of life. If a strong, healthy pregnancy doesn't happen, the body rejects the lining, it sheds it, it resets. That shedding is menstruation. And here's the shocking truth: out of millions of species, only handful menstruate. Humans, some monkeys, bats, and elephant shrew. Why? Because only in these species is the embryo so invasive, so demanding, that the female body has to press a reset button every month. Now, why do only women menstruate? Because women carry life. Men contribute DNA. Women's bodies fight a monthly evolutionary war. Menstruation is not weakness, it's strength. It's a weapon. It is the body's way of testing life before it begins. And scientists believe this brutal filter is exactly why humans evolved such intelligence and survival capacity. Only the strongest pregnancies survive. Evolution tested humanity at the very beginning, inside the womb. Now let's break down what really happens. Day 1 to 5, menstrual phase. Estrogen and progesterone crash. The uterine lining breaks apart. That's the bleeding. Energy drops. Pain rises. Mood plummets. This is not weakness. This is the battlefield being cleared. Day 6 to 13, follicular phase. estrogen rises, a new egg matures. The uterine lining rebuilds thicker and stronger. Women feel more energetic, more social, and sharper. This isn't random, it's evolution preparing for the next gamble of life. Day 14, ovulation. Estrogen peaks, LH, that is luteinizing hormone, surges. The egg is released. This is biological lottery ticket. Libido spikes. Confidence rises, attraction increases, all driven by hormones. Day 15 to 28, luteal phase, progesterone dominates. It prepares the womb for pregnancy. If pregnancy doesn't occur, progesterone collapses. That crash causes PMS, mood swings, cravings, anxiety, bloating. The rise and fall of hormones is not just a curse, it's evolution's survival machine. But it feels like hell because women's bodies are fighting a 300 million year old war every single night. But here's the dark secret society hides. The pain is real. For some women, periods are just uncomfortable. For others, it's crippling, cramps so strong they can't stand, migraines, fatigue, emotional storms. And yet, how often do schools teach boys to understand this? How often do workplaces give real support? Instead, women are told, stop complaining, as if bleeding and suffering every month is normal. It's not normal, it's survival. It's the cost evolution demanded. But here's the empowering part, there are ways to make it easier. Let's talk about something practical, something most people don't even know exists: menstrual cups. For decades, society sold women pads and tampons. They are convenient, yes, but here's the truth. They cause rashes, discomfort, and they trap moisture, a breeding ground for bacteria, and can cause dryness, even toxic shock syndrome if misused. Both create tons of waste, plastic waste, that pollutes the planet. Now compare that to menstrual cups. A menstrual cup is a small, flexible cup made of medical grade silicone. You can insert it inside, and instead of absorbing blood, it collects it. After a few hours, you can take it out, wash it, and reuse it. The benefits are mind blowing. Healthier, no chemicals, no dryness, no rashes. Cheaper, one cup lasts 5 to 10 years. Imagine the money saved. Eco friendly, one cup replaces thousands of pads. That means less waste choking our planet. Comfortable. Once you get used to it, you forget it's even there. Women can swim, run, work, no restrictions. And yet, why don't schools, doctors recommend it openly? Because pads and tampons are multi-billion dollar industry. They profit from women suffering every month. This is the kind of silence we are breaking today. Now, let's talk about the pain. Because, let's be honest, pain doesn't wait for you to be at home with a hot bag. Here are anywhere, anytime remedies that actually work. Number one is cumin water. Take a teaspoon of cumin seeds, boil them in water, and sip. Cumin relaxes uterine muscles and reduces cramps naturally. You can even chew raw cumin if you don't have time. Number two is ginger. Ginger is natural painkiller. You don't even need a fancy tea. Just hot water and a slice of ginger. It reduces inflammation, eases nausea, and fights fatigue. Next is fennel seeds or soft. Keep them in your pocket. Chew a few during cramps. Fennel acts as a natural muscle relaxant, reducing pain in minutes. Next is warm water. Boil hack. If you are outside and don't have heating pad, just grab a bottle of warm water and place it on your stomach. Instant relief. Number 5 is breathing technique. Sit quietly. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale 6 seconds. Deep breathing lowers stress hormone, reduces perception of pain, and calms the body. These remedies aren't fancy. They are not expensive. They are simple, natural, and powerful. And most importantly, they remind women that their pain is real, but it can be managed with care and compassion. And here's a secret: men can help too. Understanding, supporting, and respecting what women go through every month is not just compassion, it's responsibility. Despite being the foundation of human life, menstruation is buried under silence and shame. Religions called women impure. Societies created taboos. Families refused to talk. Schools skipped the truth. Why? Because if people understood the real power of menstruation, they would see women differently. They wouldn't call them weak, they would call them warriors. The silence isn't just ignorance, it's control. It's the system making sure half the population doesn't realize they carry evolution's greatest weapon inside them. So, let's end the silence. Menstruation is not curse. It's not impurity. It's the secret history of survival. It began with reptiles and synapses. It became perfected in primates, and today it lives in every woman's body, a monthly reminder that humanity only exists because of this cycle. The pain is real, the sacrifice is real, and the power is real. So, whether you are a man or a woman, young or old, this is something you need to know because life itself was built on it. And now you know the secret.